Genesis says the sun is its own light and the moon is its own light, but NASA says the moon reflects the sun. So it's like someone's lying.
Flat Earth isn't a new concept. However, with the internet now making it easier for us to share and receive information outside of mainstream sources, more people than ever are rejecting the accepted science view that we live on a spinning globe. With Scottish Flat Earth YouTubers reaching over 2 million views and graffiti popping up across the country, a number of Scots are now questioning the shape of the Earth. I wanted to know, what leads someone to argue with something we widely accept to be true?
Could you do a big clap? One more clap. Perfect.
According to science, we're living on a massive big rock hurtling through space at vast amounts of speed. If the sun is moving this way through the galactic arm, every year the Earth goes round it, has to accelerate past it. So the Earth has to be going 67,000, God knows how much, to get right round the Earth. And then when it gets opposite here on the Earth, it has to slow down again because the sun is speeding away. So you've got these acceleration, decelerations, all going on. And you never feel a thing.
The Flat Earth International Conference is taking place in Denver, where 800 flat earthers from around the world are going to meet. Going into this, I thought flat earth was growing quickly in Scotland, but America is getting behind flat earth on a totally different level.
Bigger, better, higher, and still as flat as ever.
With tickets ranging between $200 and $350, I wanted to meet the people that are committing to Flat Earth to this degree.
Andy would bicycle across town in the rain to bring you candy, and John would buy the gown.
The world is going to watch, they're going to be amazed, they're going to be blown away at not the conspiracy theories, the conspiracy facts. Any crazy uncles in here? Crazy aunts? Crazy moms?
Being here for 5 minutes, I've met more flat earthers than I have in a year of actively trying to track people down in Scotland. The scale of it is insane. And it's quite interesting to think that what's happening in here might be where Scotland's going if, Andrew and John Smith have their way.
This thing is growing at an exponential rate, and I don't think people understand exactly how big this is getting.
For me, as a Christian, when I heard about flat earth, it literally nailed so many verses in the Bible, and it brought it to life for me. So you can't believe in the Big Bang, you can't believe in evolution. You pretty much are left with at least a divine entity.
Well, if there is the creator, then that means that we're special. As a matter of fact, we're the apple of God's eye. And then all those passages that are in the ancient book of the Bible are true.
The religious aspect to what's going on here is actually something I wasn't really ready for. It's so much bigger than I thought. And I think it would be unfair to compare what's going on in Scotland to this, because it's just totally different.
What was becoming clear was that ideas and theories of a global conspiracy were more appealing to them than looking at the science.
This is the biggest conspiracy of all. This is upside down and it has a round circle with a line through it, which means no.
They just got back from the moon landing and they're like, when are we done with this conference? They're trying to, they didn't look like people that just came back from the moon.
With great pleasure that I'm going to introduce Logan, Paul.
I try my best to avoid being ignorant, and that's why I decided to come here. Because if I'm gonna do this, and if I'm gonna put my name out there, I want to know the facts, right? The fact that we haven't been to the moon in over 50 years. The fact that the moon emits its own light. I guess I'm not ashamed to say my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet.
So YouTube star Logan Paul just got on stage and told everyone that he's a flat earther. He has, across the social media, 20+ million followers. So has the potential to reach a lot of people. It's incredibly smart for flat earth to target someone like that. This could give the flat earth movement a lot of momentum.
It was almost overwhelming to see how extreme flat earth had become in America and how passionate the believers were. However, I really got the sense that I was watching a group of outsiders finding somewhere that they felt at home. In fact, even in Scotland there's a huge sense of community amongst believers. all united in a shared mistrust of the mainstream.
For the first time, they can be in a room, they just can be themselves, because again, they're coming from all over where maybe they've been laughed at, ridiculed, they felt very alone. They're very empowered being here, people that they've looked up to, people that have inspired them, and now they get to meet face to face. I think it's really important.
Because Flat Earth gets such a bad rap and so many people attack it, it's actually kind of nice seeing a safe space for everyone to discuss Flat Earth, looking at it from another perspective, watching all of that go unchallenged with no one presenting a scientific counter-argument is honestly a little bit scary.